Stanza, and I'll be doing a brief training module on how to take effective notes in a meeting. Learning objectives today, the learners will be able to define the term, minutes, and shorthand. You'll be able to recall the key points of taking effective notes in a meeting. You'll be able to identify shorthand writing method, that is a technique used to increase the speed from normal writing methods. Results that helped us come to this result for training was that we conducted a survey. In the survey, one of the questions was, what do you find is the hardest part of note taking? And 16 out of 19 participants said that they couldn't write as fast as the speaker talks. So we're going to cover that objection today in our lesson. First, what are minutes? Minutes in a meeting. So meeting minutes are a written or recorded documentation that is used to inform attendees and non-attendees of the happenings during the meeting. In order to be a good note taker, as a recorder, you must have good listening skills, organizational skills, an understanding of the group's jargons, and a confidence to ask questions if you're unsure of what is being said. The importance of note taking in a meeting. So it clarifies the goals and objectives of a meeting. It helps you remember what was said. It ensures the meeting is carried out in a one direction, so there's an outline and it's sequential. It helps you sharpen your focus, and it also helps relieve the mind and de-stress yourself when you're documenting your notes, opposed to typing or memorizing. So key points in a meeting minutes. So basically, I gave you guys all a little handout that you guys can refer with and follow along as I'm discussing this. You said that you weren't sure exactly what was in a meeting agenda. How is it hard, like if you get called into a meeting, how are you going to remember what to document? So this is going to help you with that. Name of the participants, absentees, and department. You're going to have date, location, time of the meeting. Obviously, that's at the top of your meeting agenda, as you guys can see that template in front of you. The meeting lead and chair's name, the purpose of the meeting, your assigned actions, and then the steps you're taking to execute those, your conclusion or decisions made, and then who to follow up with at the end of the meeting. So, and maybe you missed the meeting, or maybe you came in late. How are you going to go find out what was said? If you have to refer back from the past and you want to know if your goal is executed into the future. So the ways to streamline your note taking. Shorthand writing technique is a method of writing rapidly by substituting characters, abbreviations, or symbols for letters, sounds, words. So types of shorthand is abbreviation, T-line, and phonetic, and keystroke. This is a T-line. I obviously didn't want to cover that because it's too complicated, so we're going to do abbreviating. So abbreviated techniques of shorthand. To remove all the vowels, number one technique is to remove all the vowels and use key consonants bunched together. Management, marketing, there's marketing, department, and development. Those are pretty easy, right? Number two technique. Write just enough to remember what the abbreviation stands for. So IMP, important, info, information. So MOM, minutes of a meeting. Obviously, these are great ways to speed up the process. Another way is to eliminate your small connecting words like if, and, of, pronouns. So how are you going to be prepared next time you take effective notes in a meeting? You're going to make sure you're attentive, free of distractions, you're prepared, you always bring an extra pen and paper, you choose a technique that works for you, and don't be afraid to ask questions if you're unsure, so you can fill in your notes after to make sure you took effective notes and you didn't miss any key points. So what we learned today, what minutes are to a meeting, what techniques are needed to take effective notes in a meeting, key points to focus on.